戦士にはよく似合う怒りを隠して立ち上がる愛するものを守るため気づくこともあるだろう荒野に血が流れても明日の平和があればいいのさ戦う背中に夢を集めながら争う痛みを胸に秘めて敵を撃て鐘を鳴らそう時代をつないで永遠に
Charging is complete. Aim the beam cannon at the creature. Firing now!
Lena, don't fire! No, don't! No! Lena!
Retreat at once!
But Commander, what about Line?
We cannot risk the others just for Line. Retreat immediately!
Commander, I can't just leave one of my troops behind. Come on, we're gonna go for it! Anyone who wants to help out, come with me now! On second thought, there's a lot to be said for retreating!
Lena!
So I suppose by now you've got a much clearer picture of DC.
I was real upset when the commander shot Masaki, and then on top of it all, I can't believe they just abandoned Line.
Well, what are you going to do next?
I'm going back to DC.
Why would you want to do that?
More proof. It's not what you think. I just have to evaluate DC for myself, that's all. But one thing in my favor is that neither Shu nor Safina knows that I was the one piloting Cybuster today.
Were you really the one maneuvering that creature?
Do me a favor, call it Cybuster.
Okay then, what did you do with this Cybuster?
Hid it in the sea of trees.
I don't know, Ken. They didn't run for good. I think they'll return after they resupply their weaponry. I know of a great hiding place.
I wonder if the place Mizuki saw, Lagias, looks like this. We're almost there. You can almost see it.
This is pretty tough.
Need a hand?
That's not necessary. I'm still way too young to be treated like a senior citizen.
Fine, Dad. You just suit yourself.
You've grown pretty strong.
Lately, you do look a little smaller to me, Dad.
Wise guy. I've been so caught up in the damage, I've almost forgotten the real nature that's still there for us. I remember a time when you were about 5 or 6. We all traveled to the Northern Alps with Mom. Little Sayuri was barely walking then. I wanted to show you the grandeur of nature, the kind of thing you couldn't see in Tokyo. And I caught a rainbow trout. Man, was that good.
Dad, do your memories always have to lead back to food?
Of course. Traveling like a gourmet is the only way to travel. Anyway, we probably should get going to, now what was the name?
Cybuster. Weren't you listening at all?
Yeah, get back to Cybuster and hide it. Huh. Let's see. How do you get it to open for you?
Watch this. Like that.
There's really nothing in here. This really the cockpit area?
Do you believe me now? I told you I was the one piloting Cybuster. Pretty cool.
Oh.
Watch this. I can get it to move any way I want it to. So where is this safe place you were talking about?
Wait! You can't swim, Ken! Come on, breathe, breathe!
What do you think you're doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? You ingrate? That's what you get for talking back to your old dad. Wait a minute, how'd you get into DC without knowing how to swim?
I'm a substitute. How am I going to get back into Cybuster?
You're good at sinking, right?
Ken, what have you been doing?
We were all worried.
How was Sairi? Was she okay?
Oh man, it's just an awful mess out there. Did you know? Lina's down. Halcyon was split right in two. I know she was really stuck up and everything, but now I feel really bad for what happened to her.
She has some good points, too. Yes, she does have. Let's avenge Lina!
Yeah. Hey, where's Mizuki?
Huh? She's at the infirmary with that guy who was injured yesterday. Ken, what happened? Ken!
How's Masaki?
After he got emergency treatment, they took him away for some kind of surgery, and he's still gone.
Which hospital?
I don't know. No one will tell me. Masaki might not make it.
Don't say that.
I see. So you weren't able to capture Cybuster.
Well, there's one thing I don't understand. How did it move without a pilot?
Well, perhaps there's another Legion in the picture. Aside from Masaki, I mean, there might be.
As far as that goes, if we question the man we captured, we might get some answers.
I just can't seem to get over how easily Halcyon was destroyed.
What's the status of Procyon?
10 units are almost completed.
I sincerely hope that's not taking manpower or time away from the most important project, Granzon.
No need to be concerned.
There is nothing to fear once that is complete, since we are using the power of the micro-black hole to the limit of our capacity.
However, I think it's probable that the experiment you were performing is what must have drawn Cybuster to the Tokyo area.
What do you mean, sir?
If we were to consider that a micro-black hole is a sort of entrance that absorbs anything and everything, then it must be considered the exit on the other side is the white hole. Now what if that exit were to be in Lagias?
Now that I think about it, the Kamijo girl claims she saw a pile of discarded items from our experiments in Lagias.
Yes, I remember when I was imprisoned between dimensions 20 years ago as a rebel against Lagias. I was thrown through the white hole created by the dimensional distortion, and I landed on the Earth in Tokyo in the Earth year 2020. A significant day to be remembered for me personally. I worked for 15 years to take over DC. At that time, I began my experiments with micro-black holes in order to create worm tunnels so I could invite you all here and begin the process of taking our revenge.
And we're grateful. There is only hatred for Lagias, trapping us, holding us prisoner in the gap between dimensions.
Remember, our objective here is to take our revenge on Lagias. And to do that, we first have to take control of planet Earth.
Mariko, I promise I'll solve the mystery of the white light that killed you. I swear it.
Look, Mizuki, I know your dad's worried about you. You should go back.
Are you joking? Shh! I can't trust you to get things done right.
What are you talking about?
Now listen, I heard you helped them when they transported Cybuster to DC. We tried so hard to keep that from happening.
The event to which you're referring allowed me to pilot Cybuster.
You what? You pervert! Trying to get a cheap thrill?
Take it easy, that's not why. It was Commander Safine.
Huh? Huh? Oh! Masaki! Masaki!
Mizuki.
Masaki! We need to get you out of here. Please wake up! You all right? Huh?
Oh, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I wasn't talking to you, okay?
By the way, how are we going to be escaping again?
I thought you had a plan to get us out of here!
I thought you did.
You're always running into things without a plan.
I never see you coming up with a plan.
You can't even manage to organize a date!
That's not fair!
We'll finish this later.
Okay.
Ken helped me? Yes, Ken was the one piloting Cybuster when you were attacked.
That's not true. It can't be.
It's true. I went and confirmed it.
Then that means that Ken was the one. Ken was the one who destroyed Valcione.
Believe it.
I don't know the details of exactly how Ken got to Cybuster. And I'm not saying this just because I'm his father, but Ken didn't do anything purposely wrong. You have to believe me.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you can also believe that Ken would never have tried to hurt you. You have my word on that.
Excuse me, is there an Ando in here?
Yes?
There's a call for you.
Is it for me? Or for...
Sorry, I'm really not sure.
Right.
Yes, we've got you.
Commander!
What are you gonna do now? Kill us?
I don't have to kill you. All you need to do is turn that man over to us.
What do you plan on doing with Masaki now?
You ask an awful lot of questions. That doesn't help your survival chances.
You know, I'm starting to have serious doubts about you, Commander. I'm not giving Masaki to you.
And I feel so bad.
Mizuki!
Ken, hurry!
Where did they go?
According to radar tracking, west-southwest, moving towards Mount Fuji. Hey, look, it disappeared!
Dispatch the first unit of Team RT.
What reckless kids you are.
Thanks, Daddy!
Thanks a lot, Mr. K. You really saved our lives.
Where are we going?
You don't have to worry. Dad's on our side.
You can all relax now, kids. We're going somewhere safe.
But we gotta hurry. They'll be coming after us.
I know.
It won't be safe at the sanatorium. They're aware that Sayuri knows Masaki, so Commander Safina will go after her.
You're right. We've gotta move out. Listen, will this thing get to Mach 1?
Can't do that. But don't you worry. I got a plan.
Huh?
More